Hello crafty friends, welcome to day 18 of Die Cut December 2024. Today we're going to make a congratulations on your new job card using these dies and following this sketch. Feel free to take a screenshot now if you'd like to keep a copy for yourself. I want to do some smishing today, but can I find my smisher? No, I can't. So I'm going to make a new one. I've got here a sandwich bag, and I'm going to fold it into quarters and cut a rough arc. Now I've got a piece of plastic or two. I'm going to put this on my safe, so next time I need to make a smisher I will have one ready to go. And now I've got a circle of plastic, and I'm going to make a pad to go in it. There's all sorts of things you can make your smisher pad out of. Cotton wool, you could stick a microfiber cloth in there. I do have a whole playlist of smusher videos if you want to check that out. I'll leave a link in the video description and in the eye above. So now I've got a nice flat soft pad of tissue paper, and I'll tape that down with tape, funnily enough. Might actually need to be a little bit smaller, so I'll just squish it around a bit. And now I've gathered that into a little handle, I can put some tape around it. I know some people use elastic bands or hair bands, and there we go, one smusher ready to smush. For my substrate today, I've got watercolour paper from Flying Tiger. It's not the world's most amazing watercolour paper, but it does well as a mixed media paper for card making, I think. And this is scattered straw distress oxide, and I shall smush that all over. Next, I'm going to smush on some Kitsch Flamingo. But I'm only going to do that on half of my card here. And now some salvaged patina. And I'm going to smush this over the other half. So we've got a yellow background but two different colour foregrounds. Just for a bit of interest and variation for my die cuts. And now I'll dry that with my hairdryer. I feel like I want a bit more salvage patina on this side. So I've got my technique tag library here, and smushing was one of the techniques we added in Saturday's video. I want to die cut some letters out of this and give them a drop shadow, which was another way of dressing up your die cuts. I want to die cut the words new job from my smushed background. So I'm going to do new in the pink and yellow and job in the blue and yellow. So those are my letters, and I've cut some more out of black cardstock to act as shadows. And what I'm going to do is stick my colourful die cut onto my drop shadow before I add it to the card. That way I'll know exactly where I want to place my letters on the card. I'm using matte gel medium so that if any splurges out, it'll dry matte and not show up as a glossy smear. I'm going to try and get my shadows looking similar. Right, on to the next stage. I have mounted this stitched rectangle panel on a card blank, and I'm just marking roughly where the middle is so that I can see what I'm aiming for. So I'll dip these in some matte gel medium again. I do apologise for the awful droning in the background. I think someone's mowing their lawn. Right, that's all stuck down and pops quite nicely, but I want to add a congrats to it. I've got this long scripty congratulations, but I only want the congrat and the S. So I'm going to cut it all out of gold foil card. I just take my scissors and snip the congrat off, and then snip off the S at the end. And the S will fit nicely there on the T, and hopefully the join will be more or less invisible. So again, I've gone for some matte gel medium as my glue, and I'm going to have that up there, just overlapping the words slightly. Press that down with some non-stick paper. Oh, and it's stuck to the paper. We'll try that again, shall we? I'll leave that there for a second. We'll dip the S in. Get some glue on that. And take a little bit of damp baby wipe and just run over the top of the foil. That will lift any wet glue off. And I want to add some gloss and a little bit of dimension to my smushed letters. And to do that, I'm going to flood them carefully with crystal glaze. Glossy accents will do the job too. This goes on a bit cloudy, but it will dry clear. So I want a bit more gold on my card, maybe down the bottom here, or maybe a little bit there, and create a little bit of a diagonal. And I've used these confetti dies to cut out some little squiggles. So I'm thinking maybe a couple of little squiggles down the bottom. Yeah, I quite like that. I think that's fun. Do we need that one there? I think we'll have that there overlapping the B, and yes, I am going to squish it into the glossy accents. We'll wipe off any glue later once the, well, not glossy accents, crystal glaze, once the crystal glaze is dried. This is where it all goes horribly wrong, and I should have left well enough alone, but hey ho. I'm going to sprinkle on some chunky iridescent glitter, and that will stick to the crystal glaze and set, and just add a little bit of something. Right, there we go. I'm going to wait till the crystal glaze is dried, then I'll take some photos and dust off any loose glitter. Obviously you could make this card using any colour scheme. If you knew the person that this card was going to, you could pick their favourite colours for the new job letters. And it doesn't have to be just a new job card, it could be new baby, it could be new home. Just use the alpha dies that you've got to create the sentiment that you want. Right, I hope you've enjoyed today's video and that it's given you some ideas you can use in your own card making. If it has, please let me know in the comments. Like, subscribe, ring the notification bell, and I will see you back here tomorrow for day 19 of Die Cut December 2024. Thanks for watching. Bye for now.